Today we will be doing flexibility assessments. Prior to any assessments, it is important to do a 5 to 10 minute aerobic warm-up. The Canadian Trunk Forward Flexion Test is a hamstring and lower back flexibility test. To begin, I removed my shoes and sat with my feet flat against the box. In order to do the test, I reached forward, I exhaled as I reached, and I held the stretch for 2 seconds. I did not lead with one hand. I also ensured that my knees were not bent while I was in the stretch. The test is scored in centimeters. I did the test 2 times and I took the best score out of both trials. I inputted my values into this table. According to this table, that is calculated with my gender and age, I scored a 16, which is in the category of needs improvement. Next, I performed the YMCA sit and reach test. To begin, I removed my shoes, I placed a yardstick on the floor, and I placed a piece of strip on the 15-inch mark. I placed feet at the edge of the tape with them 10 to 12 inches apart. This test is scored in inches. I again repeated the assessment, and I also took the best of the 2 scores. According to this table that is based off my gender and age, I scored a 16, which ranks in the 40th percentile, or a below average category. The chair sit and reach test is a test designed for older populations. I sat in a chair 17 inches in height that was placed against the wall. I did not need to remove my shoes. When I sat down, I extended one leg with one ankle dorsiflexed, and I kept the untested leg flat on the floor, and I kept my head in normal alignment. I was reaching forward and exhaling. I held the stretch for 2 seconds. I also needed a second person to assist with the ruler. The scoring was in inches. The space between my big toe and my fingertips is known as a negative score. However, if my fingers went past my big toe, it was counted as a positive score. But if my fingers touched my toes, this was known as 0 score. The Thomas test is a hip flexor flexibility test. I lied supine on a mat, bringing one of my legs to my chest. If the leg in contact with the mat stayed flat, it means that my hip flexors are flexible. I repeated this on the other side, and I also did this test twice. This test is scored as either flexible or inflexible. Seeing as both of my legs stayed flat in contact with the mat, both of my hip flexors are flexible.